fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets.
Who? Niggas don't. Niggas. Request a force one.
All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Well, y'all times didn't match, so it's really going to be a fair soon.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Cover full, cover full, cover full. That's all niggas want to play is cover full, huh?
For this wide receiver, he's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Jesus, Zuku. You really can't do anything right, can you?
This is Allen on 2nd. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. This one's complete. Keandre Lambert-Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
A give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
On the double.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
To throw, Milton. This one's caught. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Kind of weakling. I couldn't just stand there and watch you die. Like you. But I'm not. I'm so much better than you are.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Set, go.
And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal.
65. Ready.
And again, he's taking it on the option. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets finish up an excellent the back. He made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah. If he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Now Prater on to send it away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Much time left now. We have to finish this fast or they win. I won't give up yet. I can capture Kacha. I won't lose.
I'm in the game.
I'm all loaded up.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10.
Why aren't you using your fancy quirk? Don't tell me you're underestimating me, Deku.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
That's right, these gauntlets aren't just for show. They've been storing up
On the gun, it's May.
monster blast.
It's complete. Kyle Williams. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
These are awesome. More nitro.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Admirable attempt, but your corpse smells red if you can't touch it, baby. I can easily keep this weapon out of your reach until time runs.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Come in, what's the situation? You ignoring me again? I'll get your attention. Sir, isn't
inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. This is Allen on the give. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up.
Stop this fight. Your team will lose.
Huh?
To employ such a strong attack indoors is inviting the destruction of the stronghold you should be protecting. That's a poor strategy, whether you're a hero.
Time for the
or
second
a
quarter of play.
The
It's
penalty
Jets
would be a
football.
massive loss of
They have it
points.
second down, well inside of field goal range. It's Allen again. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet. They really need to pick up a few yards.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Escapes out to the left.
He doesn't come off as a guy with a strategy, but he's actually quite intelligent.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Changed his trajectory.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
Okay,
On
ready?
the 24 once again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Set. 79. Go.
Here's Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
For another Jets. First and 10
Get
at
it.
the 13-yard line.
On the hands-off, Allen. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
Milton back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now they're going to have to figure out this third down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 13-0 lead.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Prater on for the PAT.
The only other time I hear that much passion in his voice is when he talks about being a hero. In order to achieve his dream, he has to do this. Not for me, but for himself.
No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Patriots nothing. Matt Prater is set to kick off. Both of you stop!
Now Prater on to send it away.
Fight like this, but I can win.
On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
What's happening?
This is it! Improvised special move! That's coming!
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10.
In the name of Finley, I'm the manager. Stop it!
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Completed over the middle. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36.
gonna lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is Henderson on second down. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's going to have this up and across midfield partner to the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
May on first and 10. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. Racing down the left side. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots start to fight back with their first points of this game. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away.
Go beyond. Plus Ultra.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
Wow, you're so lucky. Your quirk is amazing, cartoon. When I get mine, I hope it's just as cool. Whatever, Deku. No matter what power you end up with, you'll never be able to beat me.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Now Milton to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again, following the sack. Caught, that's Arian Smith. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
It's Allen on third down. And he's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but that still brings up fourth down. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now on fourth down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Augustine told me that I can become a hero.
First and 10 now from the 30.
That's why I applied. Like it or not, you can't stop me!
Starting on the ground with Henderson. It is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He finds his running back, Henderson. He's out in the clear. Travion Henderson. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots earn the chance to tie before halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback after the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Weird way for this to
Five
end.
here.
The losers are practically
Trap
untouched,
50, trap
and the
50.
winners are both on the ground.
Ready.
Play fake. It's Milton. Puts some power on a deep one left. It is caught at the 20. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He made me look like an idiot. So it's wouldn't exercise. You've always been stronger, Coach.
Ready up.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
You're amazing.
Get up.
He keeps this one himself. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. And 3 first-half rushing touchdowns for him now, Brock. He's shouldering the load for him and scoring, no doubt. But we also have to keep in mind he's very close to what could be. Oh, there he goes. It's a fake. And he's not going to get there. Stop short of the line, and the lead stays at 6 points.
The MVP of this exercise is young Ida.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Valid question. Why didn't I choose one of those two? Who has a guess?
On the return, here's Jones. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
As you pointed out earlier, launching a large-scale attack indoors was a foolish move. It could have been disastrous. Similarly, Midoriya's plan was also poorly thought
New
out.
England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Rendered herself helpless. As for Cooper, she let her guard down mid-bounce, and her final attack
May now from the gun.
due to the hypothetical state. If she
Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
even if he was spoiled in the end. Technically, the hero team won, yes, but they took advantage of the fact that this was training and didn't respect the spirit of the trial.
1st down throw for May.
This girl really has a cry on her.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Back to the air. It's May. Ooh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. And QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
Nah.
What exactly am I supposed to do here?
Do the Bears too close.
And now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
What I am about to try to get all my I'm about to try to get all rushing touchdowns with
A whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
with my QB.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Yeah, I hear.
For your own safety, go outside.
Question now. They make like, hey, what's that?
See what happens.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and
This shit
goal coming
ridiculous,
up.
son.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in
Just
the
go,
pocket
nigga.
and you're just
Fuck.
looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Setting up the screen with Henderson. Touchdown, New England!
I ain't
The
taking that shit.
Patriots tie it just before halftime.
Nigger.
Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime.
I wish I'd have started earlier.
I guarantee you it adds some
You got the #1 pick.
enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
A lot of game left. Even with the penalty, they're still just going to kick the PAT.
Fuck no.
That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through.
Got the 6th.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. One final shot before the half. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but
I need to
not
find me a
huge
good
lead.
blitz,
It's going
man.
into the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Now pitch play to Henderson. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
I barely have time to touch it.
3rd and long for him here. He fires one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Apologizing to me. He's too exhausted from his classes for my clerk. I can't treat all his injuries at once.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow.
We'll have to wait for his
He brings in the fair catch here, but, well, we might not be done. We've got a flag on the field. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty.
To play favorites. I wanted to consider his feelings, though. He needed to see that he was capable of winning the exercise. Oh, yeah. Also, will you please not talk so loudly about One for All when anyone around you could hear?
Yeah, I know. Mr. Natural Born Hero. Mr. Symbol of Peace.
Several people know about my injury in this weak form, like the UA faculty and a certain group
70,
of pro
70.
I don't know.
However, only a select few
He was at one point, but I don't know if he's still watching.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Into a crowd and, oh, intercepted. Picked off by Greg Woodson. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Shine, Sonny.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That's all for today's treatment. Come back tomorrow, okay?
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again.
Jackson Sargent as quarterback. His pass incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, it's Victoria. Good to see you back, Super.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
We're all fired up.
Here we go, Shaq.
I can't believe you held your own against Bakugo. He's super strong.
You did a great job.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I'm Hunter Sarah.
On the jump.
I don't mean to rush you, but I just gotta say your touching was awesome. Say Leslie, but
Hawk,
please.
70, Hawk, 70.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Completes beyond the marker. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I cannot condone action to disrespect these desks. Nothing great men and women or upperclassmen once used them. Also, poison.
Heenan never relaxes, does he? So, anyway, wanna grab a bite sometime? What kind of stuff you like?
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Hey, Matthew, I can heal your injuries.
Cougar 19.
Well, that has to do with how much
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Ready, ready?
Milton, headed out right. He's running with it, and he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
I have to tell you something. Maybe then you'll understand what's been going on.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The thing is, I don't really have any control over this power yet. I haven't figured out how to make it my own, but I'm trying. That's why I didn't want to use it against you.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow.
I know that.
And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line.
First and 10. At their
I'll
own
work until I'm
10-yard
in full
line.
control of this borrowed quirk. And I'll finally beat you with my own power. Oh crap, what am I saying? I only meant to tell him that I wasn't tricking him. How dumb do you think I am?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
You already made a fool.
They give now to Henderson.
Exercise.
A lot of grass ahead.
Did you come here to rub it in? I lost.
Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later.
I realized I couldn't
Oh
beat him.
man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. I mean, he's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
You won't get another. I'm just getting started. Got that?
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away.
What?
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
Don't even try.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I'll be more famous than you. and I'll
Let's
do
go,
it.
let's
Moving
go.
quickly, trying to get set again.
Right. I guess he's already over it.
Go.
Another try following the sack. That one falls to the
dropped
turf.
it?
Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for
First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing third and long.
You really want those throws to be effectively move the ball.
Fire under him.
Deputy.
That doesn't change what I have to do.
1918.
I'll keep chasing after him.
Midoriya! What do you think, Bakugo, before I rise so heroically?
Here he is on third and long.
I'm so curious!
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
first and 10. At the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Quick throw completed by May. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a New England first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, ball at the 36. Motioning Williams left. Henderson here from the gun. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the Jets' 28-yard line.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and inches.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Patriots in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the win here. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over until it's over.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Throwing now, Milton. Launches one deep downfield.
So, what the fuck?
Another interception. That's
Jump.
Davis. I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He is
so stupid with that shit, bro.
Well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Fits it through the middle. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have likely locked up the win right there.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots throw the lead now to 22 points. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away.
How is he faring as a teacher? What are you learning?
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Completed left side to Smith. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready?
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Security sensors like this all over the place.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. He rolls to his right. That's incomplete left side.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th downs instead.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Keep breaking your body while
19 Tiger, Dragon 60.
will be
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
So show a little urgency.
Here's 2nd and 5. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
3rd down from the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 light.
Something just anyone can do.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Through the middle. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
Did you honestly think anyone was going to vote for you?
I vote to myself.
Let's go. Ready.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
All right, the class rep is Midoriya. Our deputy is Yao Yorosu.
Really? It's not a mistake? How this happened? This might not be so bad.
Yeah, I can get behind me,
Hawk
Doria.
70, Hawk 7, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Milton to throw. Chased out to his right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did. Man, I love talking to these coaches, Kate. You know, as we sit in our production meetings, in some cases, I want to try to figure out why a run or pass in a 2-point conversion. But there, well, just simply running it was more than enough.
And no luck, the Patriots are there to recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Adidas have been pro heroes for generations. It runs in our blood.
They're going to pass it here.
Two of you familiar with the turbo hero Insignia?
Lowe finds his running back, Henderson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down, New England.
Ingenious is an unmatched commander who honors the hero
And they'll pitch it out to him.
as the second oldest team in size.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Sticking with Henderson. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down. The Jets take their first time out. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It's third down and 1 yard to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
We should get going.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
First and goal, Stevenson. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Here's May. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up third and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. May now from the gun. He's got it! And he has the New England touchdown! The Patriots make it a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away.
I need a place where I'll get everyone's attention.
And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
This is it. Be concise, clear, and confident.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come out first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
There's absolutely nothing to worry about.
Let's go.
Everything's fine.
Ready, ready.
We need to remain calm and prove that we're the best.
All movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
That's a wrap. Get these vultures out of our station.
Dan Flood.
Time, class rep. Let's begin.
I'm tanking, boy.
Okay, so
Don't take no stock into this.
the other class officers will be. But first, there's something that I want to say. I've thought a lot about
They're
this.
set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
He was able to capture everyone's attention. Cup night. So I believe
Milton back to throw.
I was about to
Push it
say.
deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making
I
risky
might have to
decisions
see
with the
it
football.
again.
Kind of like with the hoops team, when they start missing free throws,
You don't want to see me,
everybody
dog.
starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception leading to another, and eventually, you just feel like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's danger.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in
You
store.
tanking or getting the doggy?
Carry out the duties of
Fix
class
the
rep to
eagle.
the
Fix
best
the
of my
eagle.
abilities.
Sounds good, emergency exit.
Tanking, I said.
Play fake. It's Milton. Vacates quickly left side. Finds Allen on the check down. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ready.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Let's go now. 65, 19, Warriors, 70.
Here's Milton. On the move, headed right.
My squad always ready on Tuesday, especially on the weekend.
30-yard line. Give him 13.
Oh,
on
yeah?
that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Really gotten slower.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
I gave one for all to young Midoriya. Pushing my hero form too far past the limits. Fighting that sludge doesn't even know.
Smith brings in another one. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. They pick up 20 yards there, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
Another Jets. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. Well, Brock, I know you know this. There is good trips home, and then there is
And we got the same position. So guess who I'm clamping, grinning face with sweat, grinning face with sweat. You might score 6 points.
What position you think I got, nigga? I got multiple positions. But I'll let you check.
Doesn't happen again. You need to think carefully about the responsibility that comes with this power. Word got out that one for all can be passed on. Villains across the globe
PG or SG.
trying to take it. You must keep this secret to ensure your own well-being, true, but also for the safety of the world. Understand? Even if he is a more suitable vessel now, he's still a 15-year-old boy.
You'll be wasting your time, dog.
Sure, I guide him well.
Today's training will be a little different.
Yeah, doing my own stream. He said he got 5. He said he get 5 on the weekends to match up. And that he'll clamp me.